Good Wednesday morning to you. This is Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Marchich with your April 3rd, 2013 outlook. And I want to start off on our homepage today, so some of you have had some trouble seeing the video, or we linked to it in the morning, you're seeing yesterday's video. The video is right here. Daily forecast by region, if you don't have time for the video, is still in text format, still done every day in each forecast region by our individual forecasters, where you can click this and it'll take you a page where you can click your own county and get your local forecast in text and map form. Also, the Severe Tropics page, we're featuring a new video each day this week. Today we're discussing tornado safety, so if you click on here, it'll give you that. And our forecast weather meter and fire weather index are all part of our forecast package on the front page here, with lots of other options below it. If you're having trouble seeing the video, all you have to do is click on this banner here, and it'll take you to the YouTube where you can watch it there. Also, the severe weather and weather this week, we hyperlinked as well to the severe page if you just want to click that if you're mobile. It'll make it a lot easier. Today we're giving for the forecast weather meter, we're giving a rating of 5 on a scale of 1 to 10. This is just the nicest rating, 10 being the best. We're giving it a 5 because it is going to be cold like yesterday, low to mid 40s across much of our area. Windy conditions, dry conditions, and that is going to prevent a fire danger. We have it listed as a moderate. But this probably could be moderate to high. We have red flag warnings up from the National Weather Service. I'll show you in a minute. The UV index today is 6 on a scale of 1 to 11, which is considered high. And here are your red flag warnings from the National Weather Service. This whole area here, which is pretty much our entire coverage area, is under a red flag warning. This is also known as a fire weather warning. Same thing. This serves to do two things. One, it alerts, say, the fire officials and local law enforcement that there is an increased risk of fire today because of basically three factors. You have a dried out soil, dried out brush above the soil. 2, you have very low humidity values. And 3, you have windy conditions that will all present a fire danger risk for this area. That's as an elevated risk with especially the low humidity. That really is what does it with, and any fire that starts here, whether it be a controlled burn or not, should probably be eliminated today, at least until the red flag warning conditions are out of the area. And please, whether there's a fire weather warning or not, please do not throw your cigarette butts out the window. Any little ignition source is all it takes to start a fire, and then because of the conditions present, it can spread pretty rapidly. And we don't need to make any extra work for our fire crews. Okay, we're going to move on to the temperatures now. Today, like I said, we're going to be low to mid 40s across much of our area. Still hanging out some 30s far northern, north central, and northeastern PA. But we are going to warm up throughout this week here, and we're going to have a pretty substantial warm up. We're getting near 50 tomorrow, and then we get on Friday we get into the 50s, and then this weekend pretty much the same thing. We're near 60 on Sunday, and then into the 60s on Monday. The European model on Tuesday and Wednesday are showing 70-degree temperatures over this area. So it's something we have to keep an eye on. It's been very persistent in showing these 70-degree readings for next week. As we get closer, we'll narrow that down. The GFS doesn't have it quite as warm in this area. It still has it in the 60s, but regardless, it's going to be a little bit warmer than we've been seeing lately. And finally, we're going to look at this system on Friday. I know some of you are going to the Phillies game this Friday, Phillies home opener. This is the system for this Friday. Now, this is Friday morning at 8 o'clock. We got some very light precipitation here. Right where the tip of my arrow here is where Citizen Bank Park is here. The game starts at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So this looks like it's going to come in early. This is 8 o'clock in the morning, and then the very next frame is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We got some very light showery activity on the northwestern fringe of the system. The system's sitting down here, so you got a low pressure system sitting right here that's going to continue off like this. But this area here, probably from the Lehigh Valley and points southeast, is where you're going to have your rain chances. And even the Lehigh Valley, I zoomed in on that there so you could see what I was talking about. Lehigh Valley is just showing some very, very light precipitation. Obviously under 1/10 of an inch from this area down to here, and then we get down to Philadelphia. We got about 1/10 of an inch of rain. Now this is at 2 o'clock. The very next frame at 8 o'clock, it moves out of here. So could affect your tailgating. The tailgating it could affect, and then after that we think we're okay. Here's the 8 o'clock frame, by the way. There's actually nothing here left. So the biggest concern is probably the coastal areas of South Jersey, but even there we're not dealing with super windy conditions, so it shouldn't be a big deal. That's all I have for today. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Marchich with your April 3rd, 2013 outlook.